All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in as always. Hope you're having a good day. Let's start to settle in. You lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. And then you settle in. Just letting everything slow down. And the breath deepen. No matter what you've done up until this point, no matter what you're doing after the practice, you take the time to let it drift away. To find yourself right here. Inevitably, those things tug at the mind as you slow down. And that's why we practice. We learn to have those distractions come in and go out. But instead of us getting carried away by them, we just let them pass by. And we find ourselves here in the space of stillness. The smooth breath moving in and out. The support of the floor underneath us. You just take a few more breaths. A few more moments. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice and smooth back and forth, finding that cadence of the breath. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. Let your eyes close. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down dog. You settle in. Take any movement that feels good. Let the eyes close, the head hangs. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, taking the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale, lower. Inhale, forward, broaden. And exhale, you press back down. You take the time to find that sense of grounding here. Feeling stable over all 4 points. When you feel steady and stable, that's when you're able to start to draw out those lines. Start to work that reach of the arms, the length of the hamstrings, that tilting up of the tailbone. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Nice smooth breath. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, full extension. Reaching for the ceiling and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. And exhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, right leg, left. Exhale, lower. Nice and steady. Inhale, broaden the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down. Take your time. We all can have that tendency to try and rush through the parts we know. Get through that to get to the next. But you want to take your time with the sun salutes. Giving the body a chance to warm up, the mind to settle in. That breath to find its length. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your right. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your right. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Nice and steady, nice and tall. Then with the big toes close and the heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms straight. A nice stable stance. Nice and grounded as you press down into those feet. A nice upward lift of the torso. Then on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. You let your weight drift forward so your hips are over your heels. The head hangs heavy. Nice deep fold. Nice long line from the heel to the hip, wrapping into the low back. Then inhale, lift up halfway. We're going to take the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Trying to squeeze the palms into each other as you draw the knuckles away. Then exhale, you fold once again. Letting your head hang heavy. Opening up across the upper chest. Then letting your arms drift to the right as you look over that left shoulder. See if you can't get that left shoulder to draw a little further back. Then back to center. The arms drift to the left as you look over that right shoulder. Then back to center. Then on exhale, you release the hands. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward, warrior two. The left heel spins in as the torso sweeps up. You're broad to the long edge of the mat. That right knee's bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. But as you sink down behind that thigh, you're working that external rotation of the thigh. Feels like the inner thigh is rolling towards the ceiling while your hip tucks under. Gives that nice length through the inner thigh, the adductors. The feet are firm, nice and grounded. And that breath is smooth. Then straightening out your right leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. You get that broadening across the collarbone. Then keep that right hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat as you sweep that left arm behind your back for your half bind. You're just trying to grab hold of that right thigh with that left hand, as if you're trying to tuck that left hand into your right pants pocket. Helps get that left shoulder to open up. Your sternum rolls a bit more towards the ceiling. But make sure that this right hip didn't start to swing out on you. You keep hugging it into the midline. Then on inhale, you rise up as you bend that front knee, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Warrior two. You rise up. You let your eyes soften. Nice full breath in. Settling in. And strong stance. And the left leg straightens out. You reach forward. Triangle pose. Start with that long line from hand to hand first, so that you set it up. You get your hip hugging under, that length to the spine as the crown of the head reaches forward. Then you wrap that right arm around your back. Not changing anything else about the body, just bring that arm to wrap back. So it can help encourage that right shoulder to roll back and open up a bit more. Then on inhale, you unravel as you rise and settle back behind that left thigh, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. We're going into side angle from down low. So that right hand's coming to the floor inside the right foot. The left heel spins in, and on inhale, you sweep that left arm up to the ceiling, as if you're trying to roll backwards over that right thigh. If you want to wrap that right arm around your back for your bind, feel free. Half bind catching the inner thigh, full bind catching hands. But you open up across the collarbone, rolling into this. A nice open breath to the chest. That low, long stance with your legs, setting those hips in place. And keep those hips low as you rise into warrior two. Just lifting the torso on top. You're going to sweep that left arm forward as those left toes turn in. Warrior one. The hips square off. You breathe. Let your eyes soften. You just settle into it. And sweeping your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. The palms squeeze, the shoulders roll open, and you bow forward, humble warrior. Draping the torso just inside that right thigh. On inhale, you rise up, warrior one, the arms sweeping up overhead. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Choosing your route to down dog. Then exhale that left foot forward. Turning this into side angle, so left hand's inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhale as you sweep that right arm up. If you want to keep wrapping that arm for your bind, feel free. And keep your legs set as you rise into warrior two. Nice smooth transition. Nice breath on top, and then you work your way to warrior one. Now right arm sweeps around. The right toes turning. So that right hip starts to come around the corner. Trying to square your hips as best you can. But you keep the outer edge of that right foot, that back foot firm to the mat. As you start to pull that right hip forward, there's that tendency to start to peel that outer edge up and roll towards the arch of the foot. But you want to keep that foot flat. That down and out pressure through both feet here. And sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. You broaden out as you bow forward. Humble warrior. Keep the upper chest open here as you fold into it. Inhale, warrior one. The arms sweep up. Nice full breath. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. And inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. We're going into pyramid pose from here. So that left heel spins in. That right leg straightens out. And your hands go wherever they need to. Maybe they slide up to the foot. Maybe the shin. Maybe they stay on the floor. But you fold over that right leg. A right hip hugging under. And letting that right knee bend as you sweep up, warrior one. You peel that left heel, high lunge. So the hips square. The palms come together. Thumbs to your heart as you fold and twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. You can broaden, you can bind those arms as you like. But most importantly is that deep twist of the torso. That left shoulder rolling under so that that right side can roll back. Starting to turn you towards the ceiling. Give that deep twist. And on your next inhale, back to center, high lunge.
The arm sweep. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The right heel spins in. The left leg straightens out. Pyramid pose. You fold over that left thigh. And letting the left knee bend as the hips sink in the arm sweep. Warrior one. The right heel peels high, lunge. The hips are square. Your weight is set low from foot to foot. And you bring those palms together, thumbs to your heart. Twisting to the left. Revolve side angle. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. Then exhale, you lower your knees. And you come to standing on your shins. Setting up for camel. So shoulders over hips over knees. Tops of the feet are on the mat. The hands against your low back. And on inhale, you just roll your sternum, center your chest towards the ceiling. If you like to release your hands to the feet of the floor, feel free. But you're rolling up and over. A nice long front line. That smooth breath into the rib cage. Inhale, you rise up. Relax your arms, take a breath. And once again, hands against the low back. And you go up and over. Keep that breath moving. There's a tendency we hold the breath as we go into this back bend. But you want to feel the rib cage expanding and contracting. Opening the front side of the body. Inhale, rising up. Take a breath. Third and final one. On and inhale. Up and over. Then inhale, you rise up. You come forward into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders. Curl the toes, float those knees, plank. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down as the arms sweep up. You reach through your fingers. A nice upward lift of the torso. A nice smooth crescent curve of the back. And on exhale, the left hand comes to the floor inside that right foot as that right arm reaches up. Lizard twist. So you can stay here, or you take that right arm back as that left knee bends, and you catch hold of the outer edge of that left foot. You hug that heel, twisting a bit tighter. Maybe you start to lower down to that left forearm. Nice and smooth. You come back to center, hands to the floor as you step back. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. The right knee lowers, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the arms sweep. Crescent lunge. And right hand down as that left arm reaches up. And stay there. Nice open twist across the collarbone, or you bring that left hand back as that right knee bends. Remember, if you catch that foot, you want to grab the outer edge, the pinky toe side of that right foot, so that top shoulder can still roll open. You're able to maintain the twist. The hips sinking, the crown of the head extending forward. Nice full breath, maybe lowering down to that right forearm if you like. And nice and easy, you unravel. You plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. And drifting into it, you lift the left leg up behind you. Standing split. You fold over that leg. The left heel's reaching for the ceiling. The hands can walk forward to help balance you out, or you walk them back, trying to catch hold of that right ankle. And with control, you step that left foot back. The toes touches the torso, sweeps up. High lunge. You settle in here. The eyes soften. Both feet are firm and grounded. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You're going to take one big step, drawing that left knee forward as you stand tall on your right leg. You take a moment. From here, we're going into dancer's pose. So you're going to release that left hand to catch hold of that left foot. That right arm reaches up. And as you feel steady, you start to lean forward just a touch as that back foot lifts up behind you. You get that nice upward lift of the arm and foot. And on inhale, you come back to center. You place that left foot on the floor next to the right. You relax your arms and close your eyes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half foot. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You drift into it as that right leg lifts up behind you, standing splits. And again, as you fold over that leg, you walk the hands wherever you like. Out in front to help steady you, or you start walking them back to help challenge the balance. Then stepping that right foot back as the torso lifts. High lunge. As that left knee bends, that right heel presses back. You get that long line from the back of that left knee to the front of the right. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. Nice and smooth as you rise up. Bring that right knee forward. You take a moment. Then dancer's pose. The right hand catches the right foot. The left arm reaches up. You stand tall. Or you lean forward just a bit as you start to lift that right leg. Remember, it's an upward movement of the arm and leg, not a forward and back. You're picking yourself up. And nice and smooth. Back to center. That right foot touches down as the arms relax. Tadasana. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. You choose your route. Then inhale the left leg. And on exhale, you draw the knee forward, pigeon. You place the knee outside that left wrist. The right leg slides back. You can stay upright for your king pigeon variations. Bending that right knee, catching hold of the foot. Or you fold forward. And inhale, you rise up. We're going into Vamadevasana from here. So that left hand stays on the floor, and that right arm sweeps back. Nice open twist to the right. You can stay here, or you bend that right knee, catching hold of the arch of that right foot. And you start to pull that foot in. It helps you twist a little tighter, starts to give you a quad stretch. As that right foot comes in closer and you feel balanced with your legs, you can take that left hand across your chest to grab that right foot. And then that right arm sweeps around your back to grab your left thigh. Look over your back shoulder, wherever you are. The main focus is the twist of the torso. And nice and smooth unraveling. Plant the hands and you step back. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward. The heel sweeps to the left as that left leg slides back. Pigeon. And again, you can stay upright or you drape yourself over that right thigh. And inhale, you rise up. It's going to be that right hand on the floor in front. That left arm sweeps back. You stay there working the twist of the torso. Notice as you twist, there's a tendency to rock over to that right hip. You want to try and keep your hips square. Just like all of our twists, trying to keep the hips in place so the twist is isolated to the spine. You want to bend that left knee. You catch hold of it with your left hand. You start pulling the foot in. Maybe taking that right arm across your chest. And that left arm behind your back, grabbing your right thigh. And nice and smooth back to center. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, you lower your knees to the floor. Child's pose. Hips to your heels, torso on your thighs, forehead on the floor. You take a breath. Then inhale, you rise up. You sit over the side of your feet as you bring your legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. And breathe. And inhale as you reach out beyond your feet, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And the knees bend, the feet are flat on the floor. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. Inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. And exhale, relax. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You hang out right there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once your hips lift, you bend your elbows. You catch them in your hands and you send the legs up. Let the eyes close. Remember, whatever you're doing, whether it's shoulder stand, legs up, or legs up the wall, you want to try and find a position that allows you to start to relax. You want to slow down in the inversion. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Then coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plop. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and easy you unwrap. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into the hands and elbows, and arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown down. And exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs. Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn your palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see to full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Hope you're having a great day. It's a hot day and our AC is not working today, so that was a warm workout today. Hope you're having a good one, and I will see you next time.